Yeah. We are back. Stretch before we start. Noise. Welcome. Let me turn the music down a little. Welcome. This feels like deja vu again, but this time we're not fixing anything. Hopefully. We are checking. Only checking. And hopefully we'll end up to the stream without any new issues that have been found. That's what I hope for, anyway. A little poll to check. I mean, you were already here, but welcome again, Lind. Hopefully we don't find anything game breaking. So the plan is right now to turn in the project on Friday. That's what we're hoping for, anyway. And it all depends on whether we find issues between today and Friday. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. Oh, I'm yawning again. Crazy. I'm going to go feature by feature because the thing is we've got a lot of things to go over. Let me show you guys the project itself. Boom. Window jump scare. There we go. So that's just the PDF we're supposed to follow for the project. Happy looking. Thank you. That's just the PDF we're supposed to follow, and we've got all the requirements for the project itself. We should go line by line. We've got the functions we can use, the program name, the files, make file stuff, and all of that good stuff. What I'm interested in is just the subject itself. So, okay, Windows is doing stuff. Ooh, I get that. Hi, Chayo. Hope you're tiny bit feeling like a tiny bit better. I hope. Shah stressing the test. Yeah, it's stressing out. Hi, Shadow. Welcome. Welcome, both of you. Line 25. Yeah. I mean, it's not a tech fault. It's just like, well, yeah, it's not a sec fault, but it's like still pretty ugly and not what we want to do. Hi, Dag. Welcome. Still here for the funny words on the screen. I'm glad you still come, even though like it's complicated stuff. Welcome. You still have the thing in front of your eyes. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna go through the subject and check for stuff we might have missed. The prompt is here, that's not a problem. History is also here. I forget if we don't have a history built in, yeah. Because Bash has that, but we don't. We just have to like go through the history of commands by the arrow keys. But that works fine, so not an issue. Yeah, we do that. Like ls ping. Maybe right usage. Oh, I could comment up the. Oh, hello. That was quick. Where is it? That's the I2A, right? Still. Process command. Exec pipe 61. Line 61. What does it create? Well, nothing. What? Exact update end of line 82 with W exit status. Why? I mean, is it the libft? I feel like this is more like a value we're passing it that isn't initialized, which is not a good thing. It's created by process command. Well, I2A is the place where the error is happening, but I think the value itself is created earlier. At like this point. With the W exit status. Is my stat log still not good? I literally just did like ping something and oh wow. Ping something and I interrupted it and it printed some errors. But I don't know when. I thought it was when I interrupted it, but yeah, it is. It is completely. Well, at least it all seems like it's all happening in the same place and because of the same thing. Which is probably a good thing. Because I think then we'll only have to fix one thing. I'm thinking that wait is happening only... I mean, not only when the parent is executing, it's happening like every time. Because here we're forking, so we'll have two processes. One will execute the child and the other will execute the parent, but... Oh no, that makes sense. Since we're executing the child won't happen to go to wait. Huh. Browser jump scare, my bad. Thanks for pointing that out. So I was saying here we're going to... we were forking the program and making two processes. And then the if is happening here, but the child is executing beforehand, so it shouldn't be an issue. But then this thing breaks. Or at least gives like wrong status. Wait a second. I wonder if you can even see the browser is still here. Why? Go back. I wonder if you can see the things. I do. Like the tooltips. Well, can I just... that loud? Nah. W status? What is W status? It's an int pointer. Shouldn't I just pass it the address of statlock? I mean, the idea of statlock is getting the exit status of the child process, but like if I do ping and then check the exit status, it's fine. Yeah, it's 1, so that works. Probably not an issue. And if I do like the address, it won't be happy, yeah. Makes sense. I was just puzzled because for the wait I took the address. Show me the man again. And the errors are saying the things are happening like command handler, execute the done, and then I2A. So like here with the exit status, and then the exit status it's uninitialized? That's weird. Maybe I have to like initialize it to something. I just set it to 0 to begin with, because I'm not really initializing to, yeah, to begin with. Maybe I could just like start clock equals 0, I don't know. I have no idea if this will fix anything, but it's worth trying. Huh! Is it just that? That's really funny. Try again. Okay, it should not print a new prompt each time I do enter. Could probably fix that. Still, it works. Well, it seems like it does. I'm not getting any errors. What did I do afterwards? I like got the errors and then I like did the man. So let me try to ping again, if I even can. Oh, I launched the shell. Ping again, interrupt, and then man. Wait. Looks fine. Well, I just had to initialize it, I guess. I was certain the wait call initialized it, but I guess it doesn't. That was an easy fix. Now, I'm more curious about the idea that each time we press enter, it just shows the prompt again. No, it doesn't. What the heck? Is our signal handling really broken? Yeah. I interrupted it and then I started it again and then it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but like the freaking prompt is showing up. Yeah. But like at this moment we are stuck here. So it can't be anything other than the signal processing, right? If I'm thinking about it. Because there's no way, the main program is still stuck here, it does nothing except for the signal handlers. But how does it get the enter key? The enter key doesn't send a signal, does it? Because if the main program still works, that's kinda bad. Like, can I just do echo wow? Oh man, oh no. No, it's worse than this. Like, minishell is decoupled from the child process. Like, ping will run, and I can still do like ls lf, and it shows me. That's really funny, and that would explain a lot of things about how we've been getting the prompts. Aside from all of it, why does it do that? That's fascinating, because the first time it doesn't. Like, I just do ping, I can do everything I want, exit, doesn't do anything. I interrupt it with Control C. You'll see that the prompt prints 2 times. And then suddenly, when I do ping again, the prompt still works. I wonder why. Like, how does that work? And I do Control D and the ping still functions. Because bash, and I can stop it because the main process is gone. Wow, that's really bad. Fascinating. Is it still running? It is. It is. It's here. Well, can I just kill it? How does it stop works? Oh, it's not here. Well. What? Yeah, ping is definitely over here. I mean, if it's just a ping command, it's not that bad, but it's funny it's stuck at 5 seconds. Or is there, are those like milliseconds? Or time, maybe time is something else entirely. Yeah, that's kinda bad. Because signal handler, refresh prompt. I've always thought that we could probably do something like turn off the signals when we start a child process and turn them on when we finish the child process again. Because right now it breaks a lot of things. I mean, not a lot of things. Technically, the things work, but it shouldn't work that way. Maybe I can do, because here we fork, I could do something like just here I ignore signal with the SIGINT. I want to see if this works. Like if I are these in the header? Signal. Okay, ignore signal is here. Perfect. If I do ignore SIGINT, and then after the fork, and we waited for the program to finish, and after we update the exec, well, maybe before, we restore the signals with signal handler. No, signal handler. First of all, the command still runs. Can I interrupt it? I can. And it doesn't print the two prompts. So my theory was correct. Like, you don't need to have the signal up in our minishell, because ping, the program, handles it by itself. So it's fine, I think. And now, I interrupted it, I run it again, and it doesn't print the prompt. Everything's fine. Not to jinx it, but that was also an easy fix for something that we've been bothered by for a while now. Let's go! Can I check something else? Like, if I do this, can I write in it? In the ping, if I do alas, does nothing. Exit does nothing. I can do the enters, the prompt doesn't show, and I do Ctrl+C and it goes back. Exactly like it should do. And then the signals are fine, like I do Ctrl+C and it works again because I do the signal handler here. So I think we are fine that way. What does Ctrl+D in the less do? Is it like, does it scroll down? Oh, D just scroll down, I guess. Put another pipe. What? Is D like page down? Like a tiny page down? I don't know. Anyway, thing is, it works. Minishell pipe minishell? D down and W up. Oh, nice. That makes no sense. Is it supposed to work with a pipe? I did echo wow. You can't see it, but it did print the thing. If I do like cat make file, I feel like writing a password. Okay, so minishell works. I just don't get the prompt. Ctrl+D. Oh wow. Okay, so it did send all the input of the makefile. I mean, not the makefile. It did send all the output of the first minishell program to the second one. As expected, I guess. Because I did like minishell typed to minishell. That's fine, right? That's the first command with the prompt. Then command not found, stuff. It worked fine. Well, that didn't work. Definitely last. I really hope that's only read line. One day I want to like go into those files and see what's up. Like actually dig into the xmalloc stuff and see what they cooked. I mean, it could be interesting, right? Well, I'm glad that's fixed, because it was annoying. I mean, it didn't break anything, but... I mean, does it really break anything? Like, the visual stuff kinda breaks, but the rest still works. Music is nice. Oh, and another team piping in a shell into itself like 4 times breaks the shell, which also breaks the terminal itself a bash. Yeah, I mean, who even pipes a shell into a shell? Makes no sense. To be true. Yeah. Yeah, but we don't care about him, do we? I mean, does his shell break? Or does it like handle the whole freaking shell input? If you pipe it into itself? And even though, like, even if that works, like, what's the use case even? Piping a shell into itself. When is that useful? Ever. Can I even do bash? Pipe bash? Oh, I guess I can. Huh. Interesting. What does that do? Just send bash into another bash. Like, I guess echo wow. And when I exit... What? And when I exit, it pipes it into the second shell? It doesn't even. I think it does not care. Maybe... Well, no. Does bash read from the SD in? Oh, it does. Okay. But then again, like, it checks for commands. Oh, no, I see what's happening. So when I do this... No, when I do this, both bash run in parallels. And then when I did echo wow, thing is, it wrote wow, directly sent it to the second bash that we can see. And the second bash was like, bro, wow doesn't exist. If I do like echo ls, it will send echo, well, it will send ls to the second bash, and the second bash would be like, oh, I know that command, and print ls. But then again, I don't see any way that's useful. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's a weird one. What I'm wondering now is, can I send input to minishell? What does it do? It does the exact same thing. It's just kind of broken, I guess. Nice. That sounds really interesting. C++ is going to be both the most interesting stuff for now, and also the most difficult one, I feel. But I'm kinda looking forward to having, like, not tiny, but like exercises we can do. But yeah, it's going to be nice to have a real OOP language under my belt. That's been missing. Still, I'm terrified by C++. Like, it looks scary. It looks scary, it kind of looks bloated, and the syntax itself is scary. I don't know why it's so different. I'm not sure how you did it, but the name in export actually must check for the code's character post expansion. No, I check post expansion because when I do, let me go into the shell. When I do export, like codes wow equals wow, what it gets is argument I1 is wow equals wow without the codes, because the code cleaning happens at the lexing parts way before export is called. So what export gets is like this. And I've checked for the codes because you can do stuff like export wow equals wow, and then I do like a single quote in the middle of that, and that breaks. Well, I guess it doesn't. But my point is, it gets the single quotes and should not set it as variable. Why did it do it? I thought I fixed it. Well, we'll do good to check that because apparently it's not working. Export, my dear friend, I'm back. Yeah, we're sure I fixed it. That's funny. Export value, where did I check? It was in export utils. Check name. If digit, if there's a plus and what did I cook? Okay, I think I just forgot to do that. I can't I can't believe I just pushed this thing with like the if with nothing afterwards. Anyway, basically I just like loop through the name until the equal sign, and if it's not an unknown and not an underscore, I return false. So it should work. But yeah, the idea is I got it, and there we go. Yeah, it was the broken if from beforehand that broke stuff, I guess. Like if I do the single quote at the end, doesn't work as well. Yeah, because it gets wow single quote equal wow after the cleaning happens. I can do the same thing in the other way, and it should work too. Yeah, that's cleaned, and that is not cleaned. So in theory that works. And in practice, since we showed it. Maybe commit that fix because that was pretty egregious. So what did we do, man? Slight echo tweak. Oh right. More improvements, and then I do the detail here. Slight echo tweak without a pointer was handled. Initialize that lock in process command. Ignore the SIGINT signal when forking, and restores the signal handler afterwards. That makes me think, I just realized I only did that thing with the ignosig in the process command, but I probably should do it for the built-ins as well, because the built-ins also fork. Let me check all the fork calls. Exec built-in, hello. Go here. Well, I was thinking here, and in exec pipes I ignore the sig just before the fork, and I restore the signal handler. Whoops. Oh, I'm in caps. After the wait. That way should be fine. Oh, and I need to initialize stat log too. There we go. check what my friend just sent me. Ooh. Interesting. No. And I think that's the only fork we are worried about. There's only 2 calls for it. Like fork. Yeah. And when we don't fork, we don't want to ignore the signal, do we? Let me think for a second. Because the child will take care of it. And if we wait for the child, we don't have to handle the signals ourselves. Stretch. Posture check. Everyone, make sure you're well sit or standing or whatever. Just make sure you're fine. With your back. Yeah. Should be fine. I need to check my vase. Can you guys see my search window? Oh wow, you can't. Oh no. That's no good. What can I do to like show this to you guys? I mean, I guess I could just show my screen, but that breaks everything because I don't want to show my screen. Open in Find Tool window. What is that? Oh, yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Because when I hit double shift, I got like this pop-up window that shows me stuff, but I guess you can't see it. You can't, which is not a good thing. I mean, I kind of wanted to show as well. This song is nice too. I like the name. Capture method. Well, guess it's fine for now, but I have to find a fix for it because I want you guys to see everything I do, not only just this window. Because same thing when I pop out the terminal, which is the usual way I work. Well, it doesn't show on stream, which is kind of bad. Anyway, as I was saying, this is fixed. This I know the signal. We set stat lock. We do stuff, and export fix export name check. Yeah, if I don't push the thing. Oh, it created a ton of files. No. Roll back. No, not roll back. I kind of just want to delete everything. Yeah. Bye. Commit and push. Back to testing, I guess, now that we've fixed some stuff. Make right, for good sake. Launch, clear. We were going through the PDF. So that works, and well, we don't have globals at all, so I guess that's a good thing. Can I provide any other? Yeah. Non-type structures. I have no idea what they mean by that, but we don't use globals, so it's fine. We don't interpret backslash or semicolons. Handle single quotes. Let's see. Single quotes prevent expansion of variables. For example, that's just one idea. But that's pretty much the only. Well, no, not the only one. What if I do this? Oh. Uh-oh. I think this isn't supposed to erase an error. Yeah. If I do this, then it doesn't do it either. Huh. Um. I think I know why. No, I don't think I know why. Never mind. It doesn't even do the stuff. Wait, what? Syntax error, near, unexpected token. Is it new line? New line. If not token, look next. So yeah, it's that's no good. Oh no, that's a problem. Because bash, since it's coded, doesn't interpret the thing as a here doc. Well, it's not a here doc, but like a redirection. But we do, because what happens at our program is that we clean the codes and then we check for the name. I mean, for the argument type. Can't we just do the type assign before we clean the codes? Type, lexing assign type, because that's called when assign types after create tokens, and create tokens have all the crazy things happening with get next token that cleans the codes and expands the variables. Thing is, the codes clean. What's happening here? Assign types. Well, maybe this handy boolean we have in the token struct could come in handy then. Because if we set a token to be coded, the things inside shouldn't be interpreted as meta characters. I guess is what we're going for. I forgot to minimize the thing again. I'm sorry. I really need to get up on that habit. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. That's going to necessitate a big change in how we handle stuff, but I think it should be fine. I just have to I just have to set coded to true when a thing is coded, but I don't know if that's easy at all. Yeah, because now it's not that easy. It isn't. It really isn't, because you can't just do like this one. And then what? This is a single token, and there's part of it that is coded and part of it that isn't. And that's so bad. How do I know that this isn't part of the codes? I mean, how do I know after the codes are cleaned that this was coded and this wasn't? No. That's so bad. But the thing is, it's not just echo, it's everything else. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm going to have to somehow make it that the type assignation happens before we code clean. Which could be okay, I think. Like, because codes clean, no, not codes clean, I'm losing my mind. Hang on, close some things because I'm getting lost in my whole sauce. Lexing aside types, because right now it just loops over the token list and calls this stuff. Like look for operations. If there's a type, we've set it. Otherwise, we'll look for comment type, etc., etc. Maybe we could just do all those checks before I do the codes cleaning. Or wait, hang on. Or the other way around, I do the codes cleaning after the type assignation. Because this is a single function that takes like the token and the substring. Maybe it's easier to just refactor this to only take the token and just replace the value that's in it. Maybe that would be easier. Wouldn't it? Will it be broken? Like, do you have checks for codes in your stuff? In the type assignation? Because mostly the stuff it does is like, oh no, that's so bad. Oh, yeah, but this wouldn't work, because it just checks for the use case where there's no codes involved. Wow. Yeah. Well, whatever we do, we'll have to rewrite at least this. Well, in this case, it would only be like arguments, because that's a single token, so it can't be anything other than an argument, is what I'm thinking. Or a command, I guess, but like if it's the first token, well, can be anything other than a command. If it's after a command, then it's for sure an argument. Or maybe options. I'll try it, but I don't know. I don't really know how to tackle this issue. I still need to think about it. For now, I think I just to-do. We're back in the to-do hell, but for once, this is a pretty big problem. Like we can't just like ignore this one. But yeah, that implies like a big change in our lessing stuff. Man, like in echo thing is token shouldn't be interpreted as as a here doc, for example. I still have some tests to try. Cause alright. Yeah, it still does that. Oh man. Wait, hang on. That's the invalid checks, right? Yeah, but no, it still will do the here doc stuff. If I do launch and maybe try like less in double quotes, it will execute the here doc, and it really shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty obscure behavior. We could try to just turn it in that way, because that's such a big issue, to be honest. Like, to fix this, I think realistic. Anyway, you got what I mean. It's probably implies rewriting our whole lexing stuff in a big way. Interpreted. And I guess, yeah, that's the big test. I'll put the to-do still, but to be very honest, I think that's such a dumb issue. Yeah. was like, maybe coded would work, but still. It's not that easy, because you can just do that. And that's really dumb. Yeah, that's if we ever redo minishell in the future, maybe we'll do like an actual good lexing with this thing figured out and other stuff. I honestly don't think we should spend like another 2 weeks trying to figure this out. I mean, I could probably just rewrite the whole lexing in like a few days, but do I really want to do that? I've got like philosophers to work on. Crazy out here. Yeah, let's get back to testing. I don't even remember what triggered this. Oh yeah, we were checking the single quote and the double quote, and I was like, will that break? Turns out it did. What can I break else? What else can I break? So, by what we just saw, if I do cat makefile, okay, that's still interpreted as a single token, so that makes sense. But this shouldn't work, and it still does, I guess. Like, bash in our minishell, isn't that cool? Cat file. Wait, what? Oh no, that makes sense. Yeah, it still didn't interpret it, and then it would make file as a single file. Yeah, that makes sense. I got confused, but so yeah, that's really weird. Like as soon as it's coded, we don't interpret the meta characters. Because I read the bash docs as you suggested. Can I show it to you guys? What I read. No, I'll copy the link, but I have to show the right page again. Oh, it saved. Okay. It has a concept of meta characters, and that is something we don't really have. Meta character, a character that when uncoded separates words. So basically, like you've got space, tab, new line, or all the special characters that bash interprets, and whenever one of those is found, it creates a new token. Going from this, I could probably rewrite the lexing stuff to have something that works, but then again, I don't really want to. It would take a lot of time. We really should just like turn in our project and go through with it. But if I ever redid the project, which I might in the future, I guess, I take this into account. But yeah, as you said, those docs are like a treasure trove of information. And something we probably should have checked from the very beginning, but what's done is done, and I'm still really happy with what we have. Optional. Then again, the variables don't expand as expected. Let's do echo thing. User path shouldn't work either. I mean, it should expand to like nothing. No, we shouldn't, right, because there's a dollar inside of them. Person jump scare, thank you. I guess you could see a bit of whatever it's doing, but still not good enough. Path, home. Home, no, user. Yeah, okay. That's a good idea, actually. So I don't have channel points yet. It's like for affiliates. I think. I wanted to add them and then I realized it's only for affiliates. I thought like a few years ago I had the tunnel points. I guess they just toned it down a little. But yeah, soon, affiliate soon. I just need more followers, but affiliate soon. Follow my channel. I can see you lurkers. I hope you're having fun watching me do the funny computer stuff. So variable expansion works as expected. Yeah. Yeah. That looks fine. Echo shell level. Where am I? 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Does it make sense? Yeah, it does, because I'm like inside a shell. Wait, no. Echo shell level. Huh? Okay, it should not increment it twice. What did I do? And get key. If shell level and shell level value, I do like this crazy stuff. +1. A to I, +1, put it back to text. Yeah. I do else if. Shell level +1. I do it all here. Why does it increment it twice? That's weird. Is infinite called twice? No, it isn't. Huh? And set key of the new value, which is just +1, huh? As if we set it to 1 in case like the shell is at the first level. That's not supposed to happen. Setting shell level to new shell level. Just give me to 3. Why? Like, does it get a value of 2? Oh, hang on. Maybe we've got like the wrong way around. Maybe what Bash does is instead of setting the shell level at the start +1, when it executes something, it passes the shell level that's already incremented to the child. I think this is what's happening. Printf got a value of thing for shell level with the shell level value, so I can check what Bash gives us. Exactly. So we got the wrong way around. Well, again, that's a detail, but it should be easy to fix, right? I mean, we don't even have like the subject that doesn't even require us to use like shovel. Still, it's a pretty good feature to have, but they don't ask us to do any crazy stuff like that. I guess I can just get rid of everything of this. More like if there's no value and well, or if there's no shell level, stuff, then we set it to 1. Basically. I think. Then I just have to fix the fact that when we pass it to the child, it's not the right number. I probably should check for the return value of this. Yeah. If equals what? 1. Then printf the error. Well, should I? Like p error already does that, right? Never mind, it doesn't. Yeah, we just keep the double error message. Should be fine. Go back. Thank you. Make. Oh, then yeah, the variable is unused. Launch. Echo shell level should be 2. There we go. Thing is, now when I push it to minishell, it doesn't increment it at all. Exec exact child, I guess. Basically, like in env to char. Maybe I can like hard code it to, because env to char isn't called anywhere else than in exec child. So maybe I can, when I loop over the environment, just making a note for me here, since env to char is called to give the environment to child processes. Increments shell level by 1. Does it? Wait, hang on. Then there's something I don't understand about shell level. I thought it was like only about shells, but well, I guess bash has that, doesn't it? Incremented by 1 each time a new instance of bash is started. So oh, it's not even like a global thing, it's only for bash. Well, then we don't care at all. I mean, it could be useful, but I think we don't care. Well, thing is, I think we only care to up that 1 by 1 if the but then hang on, because if this is the case, how is it that when I start my minishell it's still incremented? Like, makes no sense. Echo shell level bash echo shell level 2, that's fine. Now I start minishell and it's also incremented by 1. Never mind, it isn't. What the heck? Maybe I got it all wrong by all this time. Well, why was it 3 then? I thought this was broken, but that, I guess it's not. Put this entire thing back the way it was. Am I crazy? Did I just hallucinate all of that? Am I an alarm? Alright, I might just be ChatGPT, actually. Maybe I am ChatGPT. Well, all of this was for nothing, but I learned stuff, so was it really for nothing? Nah. Be gone. I'm not tuning that. Yeah, I guess it's fine. All good. Hehe. I love going off tangents and not doing anything off of them. I did learn stuff, however. That was good. Anyway, wait, hang on. Did I make? Um, yeah, 2. And now I launch minishell again, and it's 3. There we go. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. What's next? Shell Wallbox. We've got all of those. Yeah, meta characters. That's the thing we missed to check from the very beginning, but except for $sign. We don't care. Next time, I mean, at least $sign still works because, like, I do single quotes $user to print the user variable, but it won't because that's single quotes. And I do double quotes $user, and it works. Very good, very nice. Redirect input, redirect output, like less redirect from the makefile to read from the makefile, less redirect from the makefile. I know not the executable would be ugly. Append it to out.txt, so the makefile output is in out.txt. And if I do something like less import, let me do like crazy amount of spaces. That works. Less. Oh. Read line stuff, I guess. Less. If I do like before makefile, less append. If I do everything before the command, would be funny. Out.txt. Cat out.txt. rm out.txt. I want to try it again. Well, no. Cat makefile. There we go. Cat out.txt. Yeah, it works. Funny how it works in every order. What's next? Herodox. Cat. Well, not cat. I keep using it, but it doesn't take input. Wait, it does. No, cat. The cat does. It's echo that doesn't. Less EOF. Then beforehand, we take from the makefile, which should not read. I mean, it shouldn't take the makefile output because the herodoc is after. Well, I don't think that's good. Yeah. New stuff's broken. Okay, that's a bug because that's supposed to be fine. Handle redirections. Setup redirections. Sorry. Well, you're funny, big man, but just give me the function. Setup redirections. There we go. Exec IO. Let me close all of that. Did I minimize my browser? Yes, I did. Okay. So, while our guy is redirect in. Well, first of all, did it like. First of all, am I getting this right? Input from makefile, and then we replace the input from a herodoc. So the herodoc should take over. What it gets? This. An argv0 is that? What? Okay, hang on. Why is argv that? That makes no sense. Yeah. Command is less. But this is considered. What the heck? Where are the print tokens? Or print. What is it? Print. Show me. I forgot what it's called. The one we commented out. Print? It's print something. Is it? Show? No, print. get in one of the execs, right? Oh no, indexing. Somewhere in there. In assign types? No. Benvar? No. Where is it? I forgot. Are you here, Chayo? I don't even remember the function name. Yeah. Yeah, what's the function name for like printing the tokens that we had? Like I print the commands, but we also had something to print the tokens, right? I forgot what it's called, or where is it? Oh, I thought it was called that. Let me check Git history. Print token. Remove print tokens. Yeah, no, that's not the right thing. I was thinking of something else. Oh, yeah, it was. Right, well, guess I'll do that one myself. It was indexing, if I remember correctly, however. Get next token. Meh. More like indexing types, I think. Because it was after the type assignation. Yeah, it was here. Printf. Current. Current value. And we'll printf the type of it too. Yeah, that was a name. I mean a number. Make. No. Make. No. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Go out. Yeah, that will work fine. So when I do this, type 4. Do it type 4 in the chat. Redirecting, yeah, that's fine. But then why is argv0 this? Well, I think that's not the issue at hand, but like, I guess argv0 doesn't exist since there's like nothing afterwards. So do we even care? I don't think so. I'll go fetch some water. I'll be right back. We are so back. I got some chocolate too. So, more bugs to be found. So we don't really care about that one. I just wanted to check why this. So this redirection works, but then this doesn't. So token make file less EOF. In theory, it should replace the input with the here doc. Again, in theory. Red actions in IO. I don't know why I'm switching that up. So we loop over the arguments. The arguments are all here. So that should be executed, that should be executed. And it is, like the here doc is executed and it's fine. But then the input isn't really there. That's really special. Wait, hang on. Where's the here doc stuff? Wait, no, that makes no sense. We do the here docs before the redirections. No. Hang on, no. That doesn't work. We loop over all the arguments before we do the redirections. That makes no sense. Yeah, that's why we just like this if, just put it here. Else if, and then again the continue doesn't serve any purpose because we just do. I don't know why I don't know what I cooked here. With my continue I++, that makes no sense. And also, so is it a here doc? We do the here doc handler. Is it a redirection and there's a redirect file? We do the redirection. Is there a redirect file and it's like, wait, what? If arg I plus I. What's happening? Shouldn't we check for the type here? Like if it's redirect out? No. Like if arg_i, the type of arg_i is redirect out, then we do the redirection. Right? Too long? No, it's not. I don't know why we did that. Like that makes no sense. Just this whole function does not make any sense. Maybe it was when we found the errors we had with invalid commands. Let's check. Oh, that's still read line. See, it's so random. Like, there's not even the same amount. I just don't get it. Magic line. Scary man, but return value. The text of the line read. A blank line returns the empty string if EOF is encountered while reading a line, and the line is empty, null is returned. If an EOF is read with a non-empty line, it is treated as a new line. I know we're supposed to free the char pointer, but like we do that, so like yeah. Bitline, internal char. Indirectly lost this time, and this one is definitely lost. What the heck? I just don't get it. It's happening really often too. Like that's just worrying, because if that happens during the exam, like we might just get cooked on the spot for that. Anyway, that still works. And now if I do this, okay, still broken. What the heck? Oh, I did not make. I did not remake. So, make file less. Yeah. With here doc afterwards. There we go. Now maybe the issue was that maybe when you do like missing and then EOF. Oh, that was the issue. Okay. Yeah. I get it. But it shouldn't just, yeah. No such file directory. I guess, do we really have to return? Like maybe if we just do this, it will still work. Maybe. But then FT out would be broken, I guess, which is bad. I guess it's the issue. Missing less. Yeah, that doesn't work. So the other approach is just indeed doing the here docs and just returning nothing. And as always, what does bash do? It's always the big question. What does bash do? If I do missing less, it's just not happy. If I do missing less and then a here doc, it does it, but it doesn't execute less. Interesting. Do we have like is not valid? Like, yeah, is valid. When is that checked? If current valid is true, we process the command. So technically, if I don't return -1, but I do like a set of a value of CMD is valid to false, because it won't. What is it called then? It's like set here in exec built-in, in write check. I wonder if that will be enough, but we'll see. I wonder if that is just already set to -1. I mean to false. No, not return, just p error. Yeah, just exit, make, launch. Okay. Missing less. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That way, we don't have to worry about it. Is what I'm thinking. The thing I need to worry about now is that this is way too long. Mainly because of that. That's void, I can't use it. Yeah. I'll figure this out later. The most important part is that this works fine now. Wow, 1. EOF, well 2, EOF2, sorry. Yeah. So now that works. And if I do the thing I wanted to fix, which is take an input from Makefile and then do a HereDoc, it takes the HereDoc itself. Good. Posture check. Ate some chocolate. Didn't want you all to hear me munching on it. Yum yum yum, indeed. Welcome back, Linz. Technically, I fixed stuff. I mean, Swiss. The Swiss keyboard layout. That won't help. Fix that, and what did I do? I mean, I put those, I guess, and those, and add optional to do. And for the details, the HereDocs were all executed before the other redirections, which broke the order of redirections, basically. And of course, I have to select my files. Commit and push, commit away. Oh, I forgot to push then. Bye. Bam! One step closer to victory, I guess. However far that is, but still a W in my book. Time to check for more redirections because we never get enough of those. So missing. Yeah. EOF before the last and before the missing stuff. Wow, yes. Very well. If I do out.txt, does it still create the file? Get out.txt. It creates the file and there's nothing inside. I mean, the file already existed, so if I do the same thing before we create the file, but do it. EOF cat out.txt. There we go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let me remove my debug stuff because we don't care for those anymore. Help. What did I do? Printf with like token, no. Yeah. Probably should have searched for that in the first place. Well, redirection seems to work with a HereDoc without anything. Yeah. As expected. Clear. Missing. Yeah. Let me check. Have to switch between bash and stuff all the time, but yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad to see the redirections work pretty well. That's copium, but still. Who is spamming me? No idea. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I'm feeling down, because the only thing we didn't really could fix was this thing, and it's pretty big, and we don't really care that much. Like, that's just a detail. Let me check the subject again. So, redirection should be fine. Redirect input, redirect output should be given delimiter, then read the input until a line containing the delimiter is seen. However, it doesn't have to update the history. Should redirect output in append mode. Yeah. What I didn't check is if the append functions. Cat out.txt. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I just sneezed. Sorry. Yeah. Posture check. I was feeling like a shrimp again. Thank you. So there's nothing in cat. Echo wow append to out. Okay. Oh wow. Wait, what? Okay, that's like the textbook way to append something and it's broken. What did we do? Yeah, FD out is nothing. Why did it not set it up? Hello? Exakayo? Hello? Redirect out? Well, I did change that. Maybe I broke it? Maybe I did. Yeah. It's probably me, to be honest. Like, if I just check out... I fixed stuff and I broke stuff in the process. Classic. Reset current branch to here. Mixed will be fine. Make sure. Launch. Echo wow out.txt. Okay. And if I go before, even before. Where did I put my thing? Oh, here. If I go even before today. Make sure. Wait, does the mixed thing even change the files? Now I'm curious. Changes? Seems like it. Echo wow out.txt. Okay, okay, it's broken from even before. That's weird. Reset current bunch to here. Next. There we go. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. I think, well, at least it's not what I just changed. Something else. So hang on. We've assessed that simple redirections work. Yeah, that works. Appending doesn't, for whatever reason. Yeah, that's yeah, special. Why? So redirect out. We only check for that. We don't check for the append stuff? Why not? Set flags. Oh, set flags is here. Well, Isn't just here we should like do something like arg type equals redirect out or append? Is fd out is an error? Otherwise we just open the thing. Yeah. We've set flags. Okay, but what's happening here? Open has only... It's a variadic function. Okay, time to read the man. I got questions. Open path name flags. Or with mode. Oh, it's no mode. Okay, yeah. Okay. I get it. So I guess this is correct, but I just need to check for that. Yeah. Even the AI knows. Bam. Make echo wow out.txt. Yeah, it's that simple. Don't know why we didn't have this one set up. Well, I mean, I don't mind fixing those simple issues. It's easier than crazy stuff I could do. So redirections work? What happens if I do this? In theory, it should only print like... Yeah. If I do this thing, gets wow. It appends it, and then it overwrites it with everything. However, if I do this with many appends afterwards, like, let's say 1, 2, 3. It appends. It overwrites it, so now we're back to only a single line. 1, 2, 3, 4 wows in the file. Oh. Okay. I don't think that's correct. Echo wow. Out.txt. Out.txt. Out. Cut out. Oh, never mind. Huh? So it only... Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, my test makes no sense because it's just the way you're going to put it, but it doesn't like append it each time you're setting it. Yeah, that makes sense. My test did not make any sense at all. Sorry about that. Well, that's reassuring. Reassuring. Do I got space for a function over 2? I've got space for 1. Because these are practically the same, except for the flags. Okay, that makes first of all, that makes no sense, if I may, because there's no way you're going to redirect to a here doc. I like this piano. And then redirect in. Oh yeah, but FD in. You don't really set a mode if you're opening a file. Do you? Man to open. No, come back. The open system call opens the file specified by path name. If it does not exist, it may optionally created. Blah 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 blah. The brain rot is getting to me. No. Mode. When is mode used? You know what? Maybe I should ban that word in my chat. But that would probably be mean towards you, wouldn't it? That's what I thought. I know it would. Mode. Flags must include one of the following modes. Yeah, I know, but... Well... Yeah, you can keep on spitting brain rot in my chat for now. Only for now. Remember, you're a mod. Mod should be mods should be mods. I don't know, like. Yeah. Hi, Dag. How are you doing today? That's really long. Wait, I only return 0. Well, do I even need to return anything then? Yeah, that's... There's some for the rest of us. Thing is, if I don't return anything, I won't be able to use it in this if statement. Which is okay, actually. Actually, it's fine. Just do this and put this back here. And we've got the same number of lines. Because, yeah, I don't see why we would need to choose that. Void. And I don't think I called this anywhere else. Set up redirections. Whoops. No breakpoint, please. Void. There. And now it doesn't return anything. Because it doesn't really need to. Well, that's only one line saved, but since I only have one return statement, I don't really care. Oh, but the thing is... No. I was like, the thing is... Oh. Yeah, well... I just realized the thing is, we used to return -1 so that the command wouldn't be executed. But since we have the valid bool anyway, might as well just set that and be done with it, if you ask me. Now the thing is, this is too long, and I don't really know how to make this shorter. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's your food. Food is great. I love food. through these grades. I don't think I'm going to be able to get around this. There's 4 functions in here. I don't really got space to do 2 functions. I could just wrap all of this inside another function, but that sounds really dumb. That's probably my only option, though. Like just all of this, put it elsewhere. Like, imagine making another function that's like setup redirection without an S, just for all of this. Something some people would do. To be honest, I'm not one of those. I want something that's a bit more readable, if that's an option. At least like another name. Maybe I could just rename this to like setup IO. Just thought that could use some more details. Maybe like setup IO. Setup. Oh, the caps. Setup IO. And then like up there, setup redirection. No, for an S. No, leave me alone. The AI is trolling me. Stop. Please stop. Setup redirection with like the current command and yeah, the current command and the token. That makes sense. Just put all of this here inside of it. That's so bad. I hate it, but norm stuff. Not really got a choice. What? Like, yeah, setup redirection with same D and arg I. Like, it's so dumb. I hate making stuff like this because this is so ugly. Change all occurrences. How do I do that? Factor? Oh no. More like just. Oh. Wait, what is the? Oh, the shortcut for that. There we go. Arg. Oh, arg. Args everywhere. Thing is, yeah, no, that's that. Nah, no. Yeah. I think I'll have to do this myself. Wait, no. Never mind. Go back. I've got I+1, so that makes no sense. Yeah, nothing makes sense. I just want to find another way to do this. Because right now this is so ugly. Like, I just having to make another function just for that. Like, that's literally what we shouldn't be doing, because that's just breaks readability and makes it all less good. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention it, but I want to put it in my stream title. I put a custom command. So that like I have the stream elements bot, and I can do like custom commands like those. So if you want to follow my blue sky, go there. And apparently I've got like a whole bunch of commands in my chat that I didn't really check. So like, there's probably some crazy stuff out there that I don't even know of, but you can mess around with it, I guess. But like, oh yeah, there's stuff for the moderators too. Interesting. Like exclamation mark uptime works, I guess. Wow, technology, groundbreaking. Okay, well, I'll have to check for those and maybe turn off some of them because they're not all really useful, but they're here if you want to use them, I guess. Gamble. Yeah, the gambling. I was always wondering if there was like something with like exclamation mark aura, and like it gives a random number to set your aura. Stuff like that. I don't know. Bad points. Heck is points? Like a leaderboard? Points. I'm 1 on 0. That's crazy. How do points work? What are those? I mean, it's all Streamlabs. No, not Streamlabs, Stream Elements stuff. I just realized I had the bot on my channel since like I set it up years ago, and now I'm like, well, could try that. I don't know, I'll check for it another day. Yeah, so back to it. What? How? I've got like what, 29 lines? I could remove all 3 of those, but still, that's like pretty bad. I would only like get 1. I still get like 1 line that's not good. Man. Oh, that sounds fun. Should probably do more like interactions with the chat. Could be fun to have some of those, to be fair. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 2 hours already. I need to call it today soon. I've got stuff to do other than code, sadly. Wish I could code all day, but yeah. I still want to fix that and maybe like go through some of those. Like pipes I think work fine. We've tested those enough, I think. Well, no, maybe pipes in conjunction with freaking reduction. Makefile, redirect to out.txt. Okay, pipe that to less. Nothing. Nothing, and it's broken too. Oh, what is happening? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. No, what did I do? Okay, less. Makefile, redirect that to out.txt. Yeah, that does that. Pipe that to less. Should do nothing. Just receives nothing from the input. Okay. I guess. Let's make file out.txt. Okay, very good. Pipe less. Oh no. I don't know what's happening. I think like less is reading from in, but I don't know. Echo, wow, pipe to less. That works. Echo, nothing, less. It receives nothing, yeah. Now if I just do yeah, less without nothing. Oh, I'm in bash. Oops. Whoopsies. Go well, less. Yeah. Go nothing, less. Yeah. All good till now. Yeah. It's less without anything. Missing finally. That makes sense. But less may fall. Cats to pipe to less. Pipe to less. Pipe to less. Yeah. The thing is when I redirect stuff to out.txt, less should like receive nothing. But there it sounds like it's open in an FD somewhere. Like that sounds broken. Like I'm. This is Control C, and Control D does nothing. So. Uh-oh. It was too good to be true after all. Man. What happens if I do without the append? Like less, make file. Just redirect inside. Yeah. Pipe that to less. Is it still broken? Oh! Okay, that's... Oh, never mind. Cat out.txt. No. Less make file. Out.txt. Pipe that to less. Okay, that's broken as well. So it's not a simple issue. At least not that I think. Oh. I think the FDs are broken when the second less launches. And that's why it's broken, I guess. That's just an inkling of mine, but I don't even know. The issue is pretty weird. Like, if I do, well, you'll be more used to cat. If I do cat make file, yeah, cat make file. Well, I'm not in my shell. Cat make file. Cat make file redirect to out.txt. Everything is fine, right? Now if I do this and redirect it to, like, I use less, what does cat do? If I redirect this afterwards, it's like in a weird state, kind of like if an FD was open. Like I can't interrupt, I can Control D. I can't really do anything. Like, yeah. That's I don't know what's happening here. Signals. I mean, I know cat's pipes are broken, but no, Control D works. That's not the same issue. I think that's something else. Because with less, it's even worse. Because like it opens the less thing is like the whole thing here because the cursor is down there, and less is executing. Like it clearly does stuff, but I can't do much, and I don't know why it does that. I mean, I guess I do, but my issue is not that. I know it doesn't. Yeah, I guess we only control D once, which is weird. I don't know why that happens, but I'm not sure those issues are linked, because the other one doesn't even accept Control D. Like it just does nothing with Control D at all. So that makes me think it's not even like reading from STD in. It's more like in a weird limbo state. Where are pipes? I mean, the other issue is fine, but then again, those are all issues that like we just have to pray we don't have an evaluator that will check everything. In any case, I want to turn in the project on Friday, whatever happens. I just want us to be ready to explain errors if we have those, because this is pretty bad, and what I did here is also pretty bad. Like, you would expect that would work. Like, this is obscure as hell, as heck. This isn't, in my mind. The thing is, the redirection breaks, because if I just do that, it works fine. If I do with a redirect, then it breaks everything. Yeah, that's weird. That's I think that's a redirection issue. If I were to guess. It's tough. Too tough. What time is it? Yeah. Thinking I should get going soon. I'll commit this and call it today, I think. Let me check the subject if I forgot anything that I should probably verify. Those are fine. Pipes are kinda broken with redirections. That's an issue. Let me put the to-do in there too. I don't think it's an optional one. I think we really should check this thing out. Redirections. How do I phrase this? Like, redirections followed with pipes are broken. Example. Less makefile. I put tab like I was in the terminal. Less makefile. Out.txt. Pipe less. I wonder if the append also breaks. Yep. I saw something happen. For a second, I saw the makefile. Did it do something? Hang on. Cat makefile. Out.txt. Cat. Never mind. Guess it does nothing. Well. If I do makefile less and then pipe that to less, it works fine, I guess. With a hierarch, is this also broken? No, it isn't. It's only if I append the file or I create a new file. I mean, if I create something like out.txt, the hierarch executes and then it's broken at the second less, if I understand things correctly. Yeah. Two files followed with pipes are broken. So, example, less makefile. Send that to out.txt, pipe to less. Yeah, I guess the input is browser. Man, nothing really interesting was happening. It was just testing stuff out. It's going to be become a meme real soon. I feel like. Built-ins, I won't check each and every one of those, but we'll have to check for those as well. Maybe tomorrow. I'll go through them and just make sure everything is fine. CD, relative, absolute, PWD, export and set and exit. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll call today for now. Because, yeah. This I need to look into. I think this is probably like a dumb issue. I just need to like debug stuff out and figure out why the input isn't being redirected through the pipe. This, however, I don't think we will fix before Friday. I just put this here as a memento, but yeah. Hopefully I won't find too much other issues in the future. That way we can just turn in the project without too much problem. I really pray we just don't end up having crazy people to correct us. That we just like find a thing that breaks because it breaks absolutely everywhere and be like, hey, your shell breaks, get a 0. Better luck next time. That would just be frustrating. Anyway, thanks for coming by today. It was nice having you all. Follow me on my Blue Sky to get updates and just rant from me on things I'm interested in. And see you next time. Bye bye.